All praises to Yahweh Shai, Basham Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a lesson talking about how the surest way to have a chance of repentance is to not take the Charagma when it gets made mandatory, man. Right? That's the most certain way to see if you've got a chance that you might be of the elect, man. Right? This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 3. Seek ye Yahweh, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh's anger. Right? And the thing that's going to make you be a target for Yahweh's anger is if you take that Charagma. Right? If when that Revelation 13 verse 16 device, when it gets made mandatory and they offer it out to people, right? And they say you have to do this or you're not a part of our system. If you take that, you don't have to worry about getting on a chariot no more. Or you don't have to worry about considering yourself whether you are of the elect. You ain't got to worry about that no more. You're not of the elect if you take that. You ain't got to question whether you might be or I might be. No, you're not. If you take that, you are not of the elect, right? Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. In fact, verse 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of the life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. So part of that worship is going to be taking that Charagma. And if you take that, you ain't got to worry about thinking whether you are of the elect anymore. You're not. Simple as that. You're not of the elect. All right? You're evil. You're wicked. You are not chosen. If you take that, you're not one of the people that was chosen for mercy. You're one of those people that were chosen for destruction. Verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So all types of people are going to be offered this to receive a Charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the Charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you don't have that micro C-hip, when it gets made mandatory, you're not going to be able to flow through the society the same way as you was prior. Just like how when the lockdown came, they was trying to tell people that you have to do this and you have to do that. And they was trying to make people's lives more difficult, but it wasn't working really. But when they bring this Charagma, they will be able to do it because you can physically use, you can physically use the Charagma to buy or sell. You couldn't use those things that they was giving you through that injection. You couldn't use those to buy or sell, right? But you will be able to use the Charagma to buy or sell, the micro C-hip, right? You will be able to use that to buy or sell. So they'll know if you're not using that to buy or sell, they'll know you don't have it, right? Whereas before with the other thing, they couldn't know. People could pass over a card that says, "Oh, I've had this thing, I've taken it." They can fake. You could fake all of that kind of stuff. You could just go to another store that they wasn't trying to do that. You could get around that in many ways. I didn't have to take that, and I was able to go and buy and sell things in every single shop that I ever wanted to in that time, right? But in the time to come, you're not going to be able to do that. Right now, here's the judgment for taking that. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his Charagma in his forehead and in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that's a death that's not honorable at all, man. To end up just seeing Yahweh Shai and the angels and all the rest of the elect looking at you in disgust, and you're just perishing by flames from World War III while they're on the chariots looking down on that. That's not honorable, man. That's not going to be a story that you're going to want to tell in the kingdom. And every single time your descendants, your children, right, your women, your wives, right, your sons, your daughters, every single time they want to talk to you about where you was when all hell broke loose and when the society was crumbling, you ain't going to want to tell your story. You're going to be embarrassed to tell your story in that time. Whereas if he was of the elect, you're gonna feel happy. That's gonna be part of your glory to tell what you did in that time. That you was one of those that didn't take it. Whereas other people, they're gonna have to tell the story of they were one of the ones that did take it. And that is not an honorable story to tell, man. That's gonna be embarrassing. That's gonna be a thing that's gonna come with shame and everlasting contempt. Whereas there's gonna be some people that are gonna go through this. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of Yahweh. So the part of the reason why they're getting beheaded, where they're going to be getting beheaded, is because they believe in Yahushua, right? And because they believe in the word of Yahweh. So you can't say, oh, I believe in the word, but I don't believe in Yahushua. Nah. There's going to be certain people that they're going to be marked to fulfill prophecy because they believe in Yahushua and they believe in the word of Yahweh and they haven't worshipped the beast, right? Which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his charagma upon their foreheads or in their hands. So they're going to not have done all of these things. They're going to not have did all of them or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with a Mashiach 1,000 years, right? If you take that charagma, you ain't got to worry about not being of the elect, man. You're not of the elect if you take that. And the most sure way to see if there's a chance that you can get repentance is to not take that charagma, man. To try and base your whole mentality off preparing yourself that the day is going to come where they're going to try and get me to take this, and I have to do everything I can in my ability to not do it. Everything in your ability in that time, you're going to have to do to not take it, man. Everything, any and anything that in your ability you're going to have to do in that time to not take that charagma, man. You're going to have to use all your strength and all your faith to the furthest point possible. Even as according to what the prophecies say, according to even unto death, in order to not take that. Some people are going to go that far. Some people are not going to have to, right? And I'm going to end the lesson there, man. I just thought I'd make that point. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Makar Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. Shalom.